Arise and shine another day. I wonder what will come our way. So much here to see and do in Seagull Street. Games of fun and bravery, make believe and mystery, all day long until we go to sleep. In Seagull Street we're all at home, no need to be alone. The kids round here are really cool. Joking, jumping, chasing, racing, making sure that no one's been left out. Being friends, what it's about. We have to say that life is sweet here in Seagull Street.
Love can sometimes be complicated. Above all when it's over and you don't live together anymore. Like Vincent and Lucas's parents.
Vincent, where are you going?
I'm meeting someone.
Out of the question, after getting such a bad grade at school.
Mum, it was a B. Of the precisely 27 A's. The exercises our teacher set us were really weird.
Oh, so now it's your teacher's fault. Isn't it bad enough that I have to worry about your brother's grades? Huh? Lucas, just look at you. I thought I forbade you from playing on the building site.
I only went to get my ball back. It had gone over the fence.
Oh, great. As usual, I have to do everything myself. Oh, come on, give me a hand.
At Dad's, we don't have to do anything. And we can play wherever we want.
And he doesn't take our grades as seriously as you do.
Yes, well, you can move in with your father if life is so much better with him.
She can't be serious.
Of course she can. Look how angry she is. She just has to arrange it with your dad.
He's coming to visit this weekend. It is cool with Dad, but I want to go on living here.
And if not, then we'll never see you again.
And what about our plan? Girls marry the boys and stay in Seagull Street forever and ever.
Zeta Sybil has to get married.
What?
We just have to find her a new husband.
Then what?
Then your mother won't be on her own anymore and will look after you two better. The other parents in Seagull Street are all together.
And where are we supposed to find a husband for her? You can't just pick one up at the supermarket, you know.
Julie was right. But we couldn't allow details like that to get in the way. Have you lot got a better idea?
I've thought of someone!
Well, you're not supposed to play on the building site.
Come on, we can look for someone in the newspaper. What are personal ads for?
Look! Electrician seeks woman in decent condition.
No, that would give Zeta Sybil a short circuit. Maybe this one. Cuddly Tomcat seeks pedigree kitten.
I want a kitten too. Then ring them up. Just don't expect to end up talking to the pet shop. With this one, you'll end up at the DIY shop. Man with barbecue seeks woman to light his fire.
What the? Ah! Oh!
I'm supposed to move a flower tub.
What? Oh, I see. Yes, this has to be moved closer to the wall. But how did you know?
Not bad, Lucas.
Now Zeta Sybil can see how wonderful it is to have a man about the house. Huh?
Oh no! How embarrassing! She's given him a tip.
I could have told you that straight away. He's not Zeta Sybil's type at all.
That was typical Julie. It didn't bother her that a minute ago she'd said something completely different. After Afterwards, Vincent tried to get his mum into a conversation with a parcel courier, but Zeta Sybil didn't even look up.
Boys are so stupid. They simply have no idea how people fall in love.
And do you know how two people fall in love?
It's in all the magazines. Through a shared hobby, for example. Then they can get to know each other better.
We thought about what hobbies Zeta Sybil had. Vincent seemed to remember that she used to play tennis.
Look, here's someone looking for a tennis partner. That could work.
And here's someone who needs coaching in ancient Greek. That's what she teaches at school. As it was Julie's idea, she had to ring up the men and arrange a meeting for the afternoon. The rest of us were just too embarrassed.
Huh?
Unfortunately, we'd forgotten to make a note of the men's ages.
Where are all these men coming from?
How are we supposed to find another man by the weekend? We haven't got a rat's chance.
So, let's call the rat catcher. He can look for rats and mice at Zeta Sybil's. Maybe we'll be lucky and he'll be really good looking, like a film star.
OK, but you have to call them.
As it was Tina's idea this time, she could hardly say no. So she summoned up all her courage and rang the pest controller. And he promised to get there as soon as he could.
There he is already.
Huh? No. He's far too well dressed.
So, why don't we have a coffee on the terrace? The weather is so lovely.
We didn't choose him, though, did we?
All the better. Then Zeta Sybil may fall in love herself. We've got to warn Vincent and Lucas. They mustn't spoil everything now.
Julie said that we had to lend romance a helping hand wherever possible. So we let Peter in on it too. After all, you marry your partner's friends and children too.
And that would close all the loopholes in your cover.
Oh, any minute
I
now
have to
they'll
say,
be
you really have
kissing.
it nice here.
I didn't believe that. But Fritzy's not that experienced in the world of romance.
Wow! Peter 001 on a top-secret mission called Love. OK, I need a stretch limousine with romantic music, a pen that shoots red roses, and a superglue that makes lovers stick together for life.
Stop talking rubbish. Or do you want your best friend to move away from here forever?
Oh. Hello! What magnificent weather!
Yes. Magnificent. Quite magnificent. These must be your two sons?
I'm Lucas, and I don't play on the building site anymore.
Vincent, hello.
You don't have to worry about Vincent's grades at school either.
Aha.
Oh no, they're destroying the whole romance. What do we do now?
Plan B. Romantic music from my mobile.
I'll get some cake. Mum's just finished baking one.
Why don't you go back inside now?
Hello, Mrs. Van Roon. Would you and your friend like a piece of cake? Mum baked too much.
I'd like one!
Oh, how clumsy of you. Vincent, get a cloth.
How are they supposed to whisper sweet nothings to each other with that row going on?
I'll turn it down. Uh-oh.
It was then that I thought this was the most embarrassing day since love was invented.
I'm most terribly sorry. But leave the draft insurance policy with me. I'll look at it later in peace and quiet.
Either way, it was very nice to be able to speak to you personally.
My pleasure.
The whole thing was just a sales talk for life insurance.
And our dad's coming tomorrow.
What's insurance?
It's when you make financial plans for emergencies. Sort of.
And how about we make some plans for our emergency? We all ask our parents if we can put up Vincent and Lucas from time to time, for meals or overnight.
You do that?
Of course. That way we can help Zeta Sybil.
As our parents had nothing against the idea, we summoned up our courage and rang Zeta Sybil's doorbell so that Vincent and Lucas wouldn't have to move away.
What on earth made you think that?
Because you're always having to do everything yourself.
But that's no reason to send my sons away.
It isn't?
Definitely not. Ah, you think, oh, that was just something that slipped out. My boys can also be very good. All those nice gestures. And all those men were no coincidence, were they? You were behind the whole thing.
Not really. I mean...
Oh no, we'd forgotten about the rat catcher.
Is this the right place? 5A Seagull Street?
This just can't be happening.
I was told the mice have taken over the basement.
Oh, is that so? Well then, now that you're here, you better have a look.
Did that look like the love of her life?
You mean, is the pedigree kitten going to catch the cuddly tomcat?
There was no more talk of Vincent and Lucas moving away. Love is pretty complicated. But fortunately, in Seagull Street, complicated things get solved pretty quickly.